It is Monday, July 22nd, 2019, and I'm off to my very first CT scan at my new hospital, the MUHC, Cedars Cancer Clinic. It has so many names, this hospital.
Yeah, just call it the Super Hospital.
The Super Hospital. This is an important scan in my life, although I've been doing several once every 3 months. This one will determine whether or not Ibrance, which was the treatment that I have always wondered if it would work for me, this CT scan will confirm it. Well, at least set us on the right path, because I guess I've only taken 3 cycles.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing 100 mg 1 week on, 1 week off, so it's like scattered, and yeah, it takes longer to complete a cycle. If we're out of breath, don't blame it on the cancer, blame it on this hill that we just walked up. It's in about 10 minutes. Hopefully we make it on time. If not, then glad to meet you guys. We always late.
I asked 100 women which shampoo they preferred. Almost all of them replied, "How the hell did you get in here?"
I still don't get it.
Oh my god. Are you serious? You don't get it? He's inside women's houses. Why is girlfriend 1 word, but best friend 2 words?
Why?
Because a best friend gives you space when you need it. What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a dog have in common?
Madame Augustin.
Just finished my CT scan, and already incredible differences between my previous hospital to now this new hospital. For one, so much faster. 2, you got to wait with me because for some reason it's only one, no, not even one person.
No, it's just the patient.
Yeah, just the patient, and there's no reception because it's all the way downstairs in the dungeon, so there's like 0 reception, so he can't even work. I can't even like post on Instagram or anything. The best part of all, they don't give out the barium drinks. You know those 3 nasty drinks that people have to drink before the CT scan that allows the oncologist or the radiologist to see more clearly, apparently, in your insides? Yeah, according to the tech who did my CT scan, she said that that is outdated and unnecessary, and they see just fine without it, and that it's like an old school method. So basically I've been drinking nasty barium drinks 3 times every 3 months in the last 3 years for nothing.
What's the math on that?
What is the math on that? You know? Okay, we never got the end of your joke. What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a dog have in common?
A wet nose.
Hello my friends, I just wanted to hop on here and give you a quick update on my recent scan results. As many of you know, I did a scan on Monday at 5:30, and I already miraculously received the results the next morning, Tuesday at 8 a.m. and that's because I was getting a little antsy. So I messaged my oncologist to find out if on the Opal app, you know, the app that I was telling you about where all of my medical records and my blood test results immediately go through and I get them right away. And I was like, am I gonna get my scan report on the Opal app? And they responded, not yet, it's something that they're working on. But instead he invited me to come the following morning, less than 24 hours later, to analyze the scan with him. And that was like huge to me, and I'm so grateful for my new team at my new hospital, because scan anxiety is real. Although there are ways to cope with it, if you can find out the results immediately, it's so much better, so that you can just like move forward, you know? And so I went in on Tuesday morning, and my oncologist said that it's not bad, but we want better. Basically, it's somewhat the same. So if you've been following me, well, to give you a big recap, I have stage 4 metastatic breast cancer that unfortunately spread to the lungs, and after doing chemotherapy upon the recurrence, they shrunk significantly, the lung nodules, and a few spots were left. And in the last year, well, in the last couple of years it was stable, but in the last year those remaining nodules started to show a bit of growth, and like small tiny new ones would appear. But compared to my very first scan upon the recurrence in 2017 and now, like day and night, completely different. But if you were to compare it to my last scan, which I did in March, it shows slight growth and small new ones. So the idea is to stop the growth and even, you know, get rid of it. And so that's what he wanted. And he then asked me, Nalie, do you remember the first thing I told you when I first met you? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, what did I say? I was like, uh-huh. And he reminded me that it's true. Knowing I was neutropenic and sensitive to Ibrance, he mentioned this new drug called abemaciclib. It's another CDK4/6 inhibitor, part of like the family. There's palbociclib, which is Ibrance, ribociclib, I believe, and then abemaciclib. And I've heard about abemaciclib because when I traveled to the States and I went to the Miami Breast Cancer Conference, I consulted with a couple of oncologists over there, and knowing I was neutropenic, they were like, you need to get on abemaciclib because it's less harsh on the white blood cell counts. But then I was like, okay. And he's like, what hospital do you go to? And I'm like, I'm from Canada. And they were like, no, because it is not yet approved in Canada. But then on Tuesday, when I went to go see my scan results with my oncologist, he was like, guess what? Abemaciclib was just approved in Canada yesterday. So like the day I did my scan, abemaciclib was available. Come on, guys, what are the odds? Like, if that's not the works of the universe, I do not know what to say. All to say, I'm now making the switch. Whereas before Ibrance, I could only do a small dose. I was doing a completely different protocol, which was 100 mgs, 1 week on, 1 week off. So I wasn't getting the full benefits, which is why he believes that we didn't see much results. But now in abemaciclib, I can take the full thing. So the brand name is called Verzenio. And I'm actually waiting for the mailman right now who's supposed to deliver it to me today. Isn't that crazy? As much as it was a shock, I wasn't like, woo, okay, great, a little bit of progression, let's go, let's move forward. No, I went through a bit of a, you know what, a slap in the face, because at the end of the day, my ultimate like visualization is to go to receive my scan results, to see that like my oncologist is baffled and he has no idea what happened because all of the cancer is gone. And it's happened to so many people I know, and it's the vision I'm holding on to. So when it doesn't happen just yet, I kind of get like a bit frustrated, but I know I shouldn't because I gotta be patient. But I guess the best word to use right now is like, it's exhausting. Like, it's just like, okay, what's the next step? What do I gotta do now? So of course, anytime you hear like the word progression, it's like, it's scary. So you go through a first phase of like, you know, like, come on, frustration, anger, and just like everything's going wrong. Does that mean like it's just gonna grow? And like everything you could possibly think of about when hearing that you have a stage 4 cancer diagnosis that is progressing. Like, just imagine. I went through that, but quickly I started thinking about the things that I need to be grateful for. So for one, being one of the only Canadians to receive abemaciclib. I think I'm like 1 out of 20, like the first out of 20 Canadians to try this new drug when so many other women were forced to go into harsh chemotherapy already, or were told they don't have any more options. So again, there's that. And then there's the fact that I feel amazing. I actually started coughing a bit, but I think I just started like the air conditioning, or I don't know, I caught a little something that freaked me out. But aside from that, I feel great. I'm healthy. I'm traveling to Spain with my boyfriend like next week. Like, how many people do I know who unfortunately, like, the reason why I'm choking up right now is because I found out that Thrive to Shine, Nadine, passed away, I believe yesterday, and she has metastatic breast cancer as well. And she was such an amazing woman, so positive, and that news really shook me to my core. Also found out that another friend of mine, Angela, passed away a couple of weeks ago, and I can't help but think how they would love to have received these type of results and be in the position that I'm in right now. So how dare I stay on my couch sobbing for too long? How dare I have these negative thoughts that prevent me from, you know, enjoying the sunshine outside and living my best life? How dare I take this life for granted? How dare I not move forward? And with that in mind, I just start, you know, listing everything that I'm grateful for, including so many of you, because last video I actually asked you guys not to ask when I get my scan results, and I'm so impressed to see that you guys actually listen to me and respect that, because I didn't get as many this time around, and I got some subliminal ones of people who are like praying for you, just like letting you know I'm thinking of you. And I don't know, I just feel so grateful to have you guys on this journey with me, hence why I decided to just record this update right now as fresh as possible, because I know a lot of you were concerned and were worrying, and why give you guys that anxiety too. I'm getting Verzenio from Lily Plus, which is the patient support program. So while I know so many women struggle to afford their treatments, here in Canada, I'm not paying a single cent. And again, unheard of. So there's just so much to be grateful for. And another reason why I wanted to jump on here to give you guys this news is because maybe you guys don't know about abemaciclib, about this option for a CDK4/6 inhibitor if you are a hormonal positive metastatic breast cancer thriver. I don't know, actually I don't want to say that. I was going to say I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm hoping, and all of me is believing that this is the cocktail for me, and I promise to keep you posted. I believe the only main side effect is diarrhea, hence why the patient support program already sent me loperamide, which is, I guess, like a form of Imodium, so it's supposed to help with diarrhea, but it's nothing, like, it shouldn't affect my white blood cells as much. But I'll just say it's an option and it's another chance, and I'm feeling confident and I'm feeling good. So I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you all so much for your support, and I just want to send my love to Nadine's family, Angela's family, and loved ones. I'm doing this for you guys.